Okay, so here's the question that we're looking at. We're trying to figure out which expression, which part of this right here are we supposed to use to find f of 3. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to work through the fact that these right here are the expressions. And over here on the right, this is the domain for each part. So if you're trying to graph f of x equals 8x, and I'm doing this to show you, I'm using Desmos to show you super quickly how to do this. You would want to graph it by hand. There are videos in Canvas that will show you how to graph it by hand, but I'm trying to show you how to limit the domain here. So the first one, the black function right there on the left, it's y equals 8x when x is less than negative 5. So negative 5 is right here. We're looking at the black function, right? And I may not have gotten a good picture of it. I don't think I did. It's only true if x is less than negative 5. So it's going to be way down here, negative 5. So this keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, right? And it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and it keeps going. And so from negative 5, it would be an open circle, and it would only be the part that's less than 5. So you're only looking at this part of the function. If you want to think about what that would look like in terms of graphing it by hand, f of x is the same thing as 8x. We know we're going to start with negative 5. We have an open circle, and we've got 8 times negative 5, which is going to give us negative 40. So that's this point right here. Somewhere down here would be negative 5, negative 40. And so the rest of the function is not there. So now I'm going to try to make this go away. And it may not work. Let's see. There we go. So this part is not here. None of this black stuff is here because that's not included in the domain. Okay, so there's the first part. You're looking at that little black part down there. All right, let's look at the second part. The next part is red. And right here, the domain is right here between negative 5 and 2. So it's only x minus 6 when x is between negative 5 and 2. So look at the red when x is between negative 5. So that's going to be right here. That part is included because of the less than or equal to. And up to 2, right here is where x is 2 all along this line. So right here is an open circle, which means that the rest of this stuff is not here. So not any of that part and nothing down here as well. So just the red. All right, last part is I've got it over here as blue. So it's only the blue part, only the parabola when x is greater than or equal to 2. So remember we talked about where x is equal to 2, which is right here. Only where x is greater than or equal to 2, which is right here. So we're only looking at this part. So the rest of this is not part of the function. Okay, so this is gone, and that's gone. So we're only looking at the blue, the red, and the black right there. So now the question is, and you don't have to get this from the graph, I just thought the visual might be a helpful thing. We know that we are trying to find f of 3. So you ask yourself, well, if you're looking at the graph, when x is equal to positive 3, 1, 2, 3, we're looking right here. So it's not going to hit the red, and it's not going to hit the black down here, but it is going to hit the blue. So the only function that you get to use is the blue one. So you're going to have f of 3 is going to be positive 3 to the second power, which would give you 9. If they wanted the function value, the answer would be 9. But right here, they are asking which expression should you use, and you have to use x squared. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll try again.